Okay, it's John at Butternut Hill Farm. Long time no video. Tonight I'm going to go down to the barn, try to get one of the old antique John Deere started. Hasn't been started probably in 4 years. So let's get down and see what happens. Got several old tractors and old antique trucks stored in here. Most of them haven't been started for a while. That's just another project, another day. Take a quick look around. See what we got waiting on us. Old Chevy trucks, Henry Ford, 1937 unstyled John Deere A, and this is the G I'm going to try to get started tonight. The battery's not quite fully charged, but we'll see if it'll fire up. It's a 1952 John Deere G. It was the largest, actually the second largest of the lettered series. The only one larger was the R, which is a 2-cylinder diesel tractor. So hang on and we'll put some fuel in it, see what happens. First got to disconnect the battery. Disconnect the battery charger. Connect the battery. The battery's only at 75% charged, but hopefully that'll be enough to get it started. These old John Deeres are positive ground. Even though this one's switched to electronic ignition, it's still positive ground. Probably should have brushed those terminals a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Normally I try to put alcohol-free gas in these, but I don't have any tonight. Oh. That's frozen on there. There we go. So it's not alcohol free. The alcohol free is just a lot better when you're storing equipment. Doesn't gum up as bad or hurt at all. It's almost like putting a stable in. I don't like to put stable in my old tractors because it seems to sometimes eat the gaskets around the fuel bulb and all that, makes them leak. So I try to stay away from them if I can. And let's see. Oops. You know what I did? Poured that in the wrong tank. And it's leaking. Now I'm going to put some fuel in the correct tank. This was an all-fuel tractor, and therefore the one with the red cap on it was actually to put a small amount of fuel on to start it on gas, and then once it got hot you switched over to distillate, which was kind of like kerosene. It was used sometimes back in the day because it was a lot cheaper than gasoline. So typically I keep this one dry, don't run anything in it, and put gas in what used to be the distillate and just run it on gas all the time, which is the way it's tuned and ready. Unfortunately, haven't messed with this so long, I put gasoline in the original gas tank, which I've never had fuel in it before and didn't realize it leaks like a sieve. So now I got to let that drain out before I start it. So I'll put some gas in the correct fuel tank. I'll turn the gas bulb on, let the gas get down in the carburetor. Okay, now I've got all the gasoline out of the tank I initially put it into, which was the wrong tank. I got that tank drained, and I got it in the correct tank. Fixed a couple of leaks. Now I'm going to try to give her a whirl, see if she'll start up. This hasn't been started in I don't know how long. It's been a few years, so we'll see what happens. It idle down really good.